Bowers Game Corner presents Gen Con Video Bonanza 2016. Brought to you by Gutshot Games and their Gen Con release, Headhunters, a collectible card game and a collectible toy. And Shoot Again Games, makers of Looting Atlantis and Conspiracy. Look for Pinball Showdown on Kickstarter soon. Also brought to you by the generous support of these companies and our fantastic Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza Explosion Blowout coverage, and we're here live at Gen Con 2016, thanks in part to our amazing contributors who are down below. Right now, I'm very excited. One of my favorite game designers of all time is Matt Leacock of Pandemic fame. He made a game last year called Thunderbirds, which my son really loves, and we're going to learn about the expansions for that game from Chris from Modiphius Entertainment. Chris, what pile of goodness do you have in your hand?
This is all the expansions for Thunderbirds that was part of the Kickstarter. And we've already brought out Tracy Island. Look at that gorgeous artwork. This is like classic artwork from the 1960s for Thunderbirds. And basically, this just like totally expands on Matt Leacock's game. So he was working on these expansions, and it adds in all the awesome pod vehicles and plastic. If you know your Thunderbirds, you're like, woo! It adds in Tracy Island, like a whole miniature model. The Ladybird Jet, which is Tintin's craft, and Fab 2, which is, if you know your pink Fab 1 Rolls Royce, this is like her luxury yacht that Parker lost in a poker game in one of the episodes. So this basically adds like 3 new player characters to the game, and lots of sort of little fun plastic stuff, because who doesn't want more plastic vehicles, especially when it's Thunderbirds. And that's out at the moment in stores, and then that kind of adds in some new missions as well. And then we've just brought out Above and Beyond at Gen Con, but it's actually not in stores till September. And this basically ups the difficulty level. So now you've got characters that start kind of rubbish, and then they get better and better as they achieve or kind of resolve the disasters in the game. They collect those and they can cash them in to improve their character. Kind of little character progression. And then they get better and better. And then we've also got all the amazing models of some of the big disaster vehicles, the things that, you know, basically are crashing, blowing up. So you've got things like the classic Fire Flash and the Road Builder. And also Jeff Tracy looking at his watch going, what the hell's going on? And that's like your, kind of player turn marker. We've got a timer in the game, so now it's like you've got like 70 seconds to do your turn, which is like mental. Makes it really fun. Loads new challenges and missions, and so this really like amps up the difficulty of Thunderbirds. And then and for those who don't know Thunderbirds, it's basically Matt's kind of co-op game of international rescue. So the whole idea is you've got this super rich family that they did this TV show in the 60s, and they're rocking around the world in these amazing looking model like ships and vehicles, all these like crazy rescue machines that they invented, and they're running around the world trying to stop giant tower blocks falling over and atomic skyliners blowing up, and they always bring out some new cool machine to save the day. And so Matt did this amazing game where you all work together against the game, and you're trying to deal with all these disasters happening at the same time that you've got this villain, the Hood, who wants the secrets of all this technology, and he's trying to photograph them, and he's running around making your day a misery, and he's got his own schemes that you've got to deal with to win the game. So the final expansion is the Hood. So this is like turning the dial up to like 11, and this adds a 5th player as the Hood himself. So now you've got someone who can compete against the players, and he's got these like cool little models. He's got his own little plane and secret submarine. He's got his own secret base, this like weird mystical temple, and he can run around. He can capture characters and put them in the temple. He can steal the Thunderbirds machines. You've also got he's got little minions that you can put around the board to make it harder to complete missions. But we've also got Lady Penelope's mansion. So the international rescue the heroes can capture him as well. And again, it just adds a lot of difficulty. He's got this kind of cool little camera. So he's trying to take pictures of the Thunderbirds. If he takes all the pictures, he wins the game as well. So this is a really fun expansion that just amps it up. And this is coming out at Essen spiel in Europe in November.
Right.
Oh, October, sorry.
Fantastic. So lots of new goodness coming out for the Thunderbirds game. If that looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check out Modifius Entertainment. If you enjoyed this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below or in the comments below. Let me know, have you watched the new Thunderbirds on Amazon Prime? They got their own little thing. I'm digging it with my kid. Have you heard of that? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it, yeah. It's a lot of fun, and it's cool because they use models and CGI characters. So, and they I think they use models because it looks more real.
Yeah.
When you've got a little, and they actually they could have the ship hovering there, but they made it wobble a bit on the cords because it just looks more real. And some cool little tips there.
That's pretty neat. But if you haven't seen it, you need to go check it out. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.
This was brought to you by Headhunters from Gunshot Games, Pinball Showdown from Shoot Again Games, these great companies, and fans like you.